Morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to the Sustainability Insight Sharing session. So early on, we waited for a while for more participants to join, but I think we can start first. My name is Grace from Regenerative X Association. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. And on behalf of the association, also once again, would like to thank everyone for taking the time to join this session. So this session is a part of our association's ongoing effort to inspire meaningful conversations and share insights that can drive sustainable practices. So I hope everyone will enjoy the sharing today and feel free to ask your questions in the chat box throughout the session. And also allow me to introduce our speaker for today, Dr. Yong Leong Kong, also Director of RXA Associates Berhad, and also an ESG professional registered with ESG Malaysia. He's an environmental expert working with EIA Consultant for more than 10 years and a HRDC certified trainer providing ESG and sustainability training services for corporates. So today he will do his insight sharing on potential of green economy in Sarawak. So I will now pass it on to Dr. Yong.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Grace, for warm introductions. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you today? All good? Okay. Cool. Love you all. Thank you. Once again, thank you for attending this webinar, Sustainability Insights. Let's start our topic today. Let me share my screen. Everyone can see my screen? Everyone can see my screen? All good? Grace, is it okay?
Yes, all good.
All good, eh? All right. Thank you. Okay. So this is my topic today, potential of green economy in Sarawak. All right. And this is my informations. Okay, my biodata. And the Grace just now has introduced me. And so I just skip this there. All right. Okay, these are the media release for green economy in Sarawak. See the titles? You see, Sarawak has potential to be regional green energy powerhouse. Okay, Sarawak can become major exporter of green energy. Sarawak green economy powerhouse vision rooted in PCDS 2030, etc. So you can see our Premier of Sarawak, Dato Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Aban Johari, is so aggressive in green economy. So he really want to make Sarawak the leader of sustainability in this region. Right? Okay. So why Sarawak want to focus on green economy? This is because we, Sarawak, have a lot of the resources, oil and gas, logs, and what else? Minings, right? Silica, gold, silica sand, bauxite, etc. So we have a lot of resources in Sarawak. Okay, and then we want to align with World Green Economy visions. Therefore, we publish the Post-COVID-19 Development Strategy 2030, PCDS 2030. Okay, and these are the objectives. Elevate Sarawak economy to 2082 billion in 2030. And then to grow Sarawak economy 8% per annum to create 195,000 job opportunities, okay, by the year of 2030. And then raise household incomes to 15,047 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, and then reduce urban and rural development gaps, and also to improve work efficiency, enhance productivity via digital innovations. Okay, and then the PCDS 2030 focus on 6 economic sectors, including manufacturing, agriculture, tourism, forestry, mining, and social services. And we have 7 enablers. Okay, 7 enablers including digital transformation, innovations, education, and human capital, infrastructure, utilities, transport, and renewable energy. Okay, so these are the sectors and enablers that we want to apply at. Okay, so you can scan this barcode to get the full PDF of PCDS 2030. Yeah? All right, so maybe I give you a few seconds if you are interested to look on the PCDS 2030. Okay. So may I continue to next slides? All right. Okay. Next. So MISTI, the Ministry of Energy and Environmental Sustainability Sarawak, has published the Sarawak Sustainability Blueprint recently. Okay, I think just October 2024, if not wrong. Okay, but it's almost final draft already. Okay, so aims to accelerate transition towards low carbon and high growth economy, to protect and enhance natural assets, to strengthen social inclusiveness, well-being, and safeguard security. All right, so if you're interested with the Sarawak Sustainability Blueprint, so you can scan this barcode. Maybe I give you a few seconds to do so if you're interested to view all the blueprint. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So Sarawak Sustainability Blueprint, right, is proposed 10 strategic trusts, okay, including energy transitions, sustainable agriculture and food security, sustainable mobility, which is the transportations, yeah, circular economy, sustainable manufacturing, sustainable mining, sustainable stewardship of natural assets, sustainable cities, inclusive social equity, integrated tourism development. Right? So these are the areas that we want to focus. Okay, so these are the Sarawak's policies and plans. Okay, what happened? Okay, so may I continue? All right, so these are the Sarawak's policies and plans. So we already published. Okay, these are the existing one now. We already published Post-COVID-19 Development Strategy 2030, PCDS 2030. Okay, Sarawak Digital Economy Blueprint 2030 to accelerate the digital economy. Okay, Green Economy Policy for Sarawak. Sarawak Forest Policy. Forest Department Sarawak Strategic Plan 2021 to 2025. Okay, and then another 5 year from 2025 to 2030 will be published soon. Okay, and then environment, reduction of greenhouse gas emissions ordinance, okay, published in 2023, and then distributions of gas ordinance 2016, but the amendment one, the latest one, is just recently published 2024. Okay, I think early this year, yeah. And then Kuching Smart City Master Plan, Sarawak Mining Quarrying Economic Development Master Plan 2035. All right. And these are the ongoing development of Sarawak policies and plans. Okay, including Sarawak Integrated Transport Master Plan, Climate Change Policy, Net Zero Strategy and Carbon Plan, Sarawak Blue Economy Policy, Energy Transition Policy, and Environmental Policy. And there are some more policies coming up there. As I know that Miri is doing the Smart City Master Plan now. Okay. And then maybe Cebu and Bintulu will following up, will catch up. All right. Okay. So now coming to our highlights today. Okay, I believe most of you will be interested on this, right? Okay, so we want to do business, right? We want to know where we can find the opportunities, right? So here they are. Hey, green innovations and businesses. All right. So for renewable energy technology, we have hydrogen energy, we have solar panel energy, we have waste to energy, hydropower, etc., etc. So this including the maintenance here. If you are not good in the technology, maybe you are good in, maybe you can think about the maintenance wise. Okay, so yeah, we also can make money if we be the contractors of the hydropower, you know. Okay, and next, data center. Okay, data center. For your information, currently in Sarawak, right, we only have one data center. So maybe in future, if you are interested, you can step into this one. Okay, data management center. Okay, and cybersecurity and also AI. Okay, the hottest now one, right? AI. Everyone talking about the AI software. Okay. Next, transportations and logistics. Okay. ART is, for your information, ART is doing now, right? Is in the constructions, right? At Kuching. So maybe you are interested. Maybe you can look into the hydrogen fuel stations. All right. Maybe you can refer back to the ordinance again, right? The one distribution of gas. Okay, this one including the hydrogen distributions, hydrogen gas distributions. Okay, and then EV facilities, you can think about this one also. Okay, because more and more EVs will be in Kuching, okay, or in other regions of in Sarawak. But then the EV facility sales very less. Okay, so maybe you can look into this if you are interested to make money from it. And then, and also delivery services. Okay, for delivery services, right? This one mostly for logistics, which is maybe you can think about the robot. You know, in China, right? The robot, the autonomous one that send the goods without human. You know that? Okay. If you are interested, maybe you can find this in Guangzhou or Shenzhen. All right. You can find this at there. Okay. So next, waste management and recycling service. Okay, including the EV battery recycling. Okay, carbon capture storage, use oil. Okay, recycle the used oil, use cooking oil. All right, use cooking oil, and then and also the solid waste management, food waste management, etc., etc. Okay, so this is also very good money from here. Okay, as I know that EV battery, not many people doing this. Okay, and also the carbon capture storage, also a few a few parties doing the carbon capture storage. Okay, and then next, sustainable agriculture. Yeah, this is one of our focus area, right, in PCDS. Okay, so you can look into the precision farming. Okay, precision farming, which is using the advanced technology that can predict the productions of the farm, okay, of the products. Okay, then you can look into the drone spraying or watering. All right, maybe if you like to be if you're good in dealing with customers, you can be the dealer or agencies. Okay, if you are very good in trainings, so you can be the trainer for sustainable agriculture, for the advanced technology, for the drone. All right, so these are the opportunities we can do. Okay, and then tourism, especially the eco-friendly product manufacturing, because manufacturing also one of the area that we focus in Sarawak. Okay, so maybe we can look into the eco-friendly products. For example, soap, hair shampoo, body shampoo, lotion, essential oil, brush, and etc. etc. Okay, as I know, currently most of the hotels have their own vendors for the eco-friendly products. So let's say if we have a meal here, we have the manufacturing here in Sarawak, maybe they will look into the low cost eco-friendly products. Okay, so maybe you can look into this if you are interested. All right, if you are doing tourism business. Okay, next, ecotourism ventures. Okay, management team, Sarawak cultural products. For information, Sarawak cultures is very unique, and a lot of the Western peoples, they love Sarawak cultures. So maybe if you are doing this business, congratulations, you can make a big money from the Western peoples, because they love Sarawak cultures. They love Sarawak cultures. Sarawak culture is nice. Okay, and of course, food and beverage. I understand at the moment food and beverage is very quite saturated in a lot of the regions, but we still can look into the how to say, the more delicious, the special one. You can invent your own recipe, okay, and then make the good money from food and beverage. Sorry, my son. Okay, sorry. Okay, and yeah, the most important, ESG, yeah, sustainability. If you are professionals, you are doing the consultancy in environmental consultancy, you can look into this ESG consultancy service. You can look into the carbon management. You can look into the training services for corporates. Okay, like what we doing now. Okay, so yeah, these are the existing opportunities that we can look into, and also the new opportunities, new business opportunities. Okay, hub for sustainable trade and investment. Okay, at the moment we don't have the hub for sustainable trade and investment. Okay, and then renewable and clean energy growth. All right, you still can look into this. Amici, go. Sorry. And then advanced green technologies. Okay, and also the carbon credit. Yeah, this is a very big cat here, carbon credit, because we have one of the eldest forests in the world. Okay, Okay, so carbon credit, and then we don't have the carbon trading platform yet. So and me personally, I'm really interested in carbon credit, and maybe in one maybe if you guys are interested, maybe we can develop the carbon trading platform together. All right. Okay. Talk again later if you are interested. We talk personally. Okay. Yeah. I'm waiting for your call. All right. And yeah, so fun opportunities. Okay. I know a lot of people's they want to start, but they don't know where to get the fund, right? Because maybe some of us we don't have the money to kickstart, you know. So maybe we can find the fund from these few channels. All right. The first one is thematic grant call 2024 by Sarawak RDC Research Development Council. Okay. This grant focuses on renewable energy development and sustainability projects. It supports innovative projects in hydrogen generation, solar energy innovations, and wave energy technologies. The application period is from November 6, 2024 to February 5, 2025. So 2 months left. Okay, still have time to apply. Okay, so if we let's say if you are doing the hydrogen generations, let's say at rural area Sarawak, okay, maybe in one of the kampong. All right, so maybe you can look into this grant to kickstart your projects. Okay. Bunny. All right. Then next, Sustainable Development Financing Scheme by Development Bank of Sarawak, DBOS. Okay. Okay. Announced, this grant is announced in the Sarawak budget 2025. This scheme allocates 50 million ringgit to support decarbonizations and green transition initiatives. And then it offers loan facilities for small-scale sustainability projects and collaborates with other financial institutions for larger-scale financing. All right. So this is a good opportunity for us if we want to start our project. We still can we can get quite a lot of the money from Bank of Sarawak. Yeah. Okay, and also OCBC Malaysia and Invest Sarawak collaborations. This partnership includes a funding allocations of up to 5 billion ringgit Malaysia to promote sustainable economic development in Sarawak. All right. So these are the fund opportunities available currently in Sarawak. So if you are looking for the funds, can look on these few channels. All right. And next, challenges. Okay, the first one is uncertainties. Yeah, so a lot of the uncertainties in the global economy. Yeah? So you see the Ukraine war, you see the Middle East, Israel, Syria. Okay, and then you see the United States. They want to tax China more, and then China want to tax US more, etc., etc. Okay, and then Donald Trump just recently won the elections. Okay, that's for a lot of the uncertainties that we don't know. So these are the biggest challenge, you know, for global economy. And then next, dependency. So Sarawak at the moment, we're still very dependent on the resource-based economy sectors. Okay, for example, the oil and gas, right? The mining. Okay, therefore, we need to diversify our resources. Okay, we need to diversify our focus. So that's why our premier is look into the green economy. Okay, And then next, the low productivity. Okay, low productivity growth compared to regional economies and inadequate skilled labor force. All right, here, due to our unskilled labor force, we still very low productivity. That's why education is very important. Education is very important. So send our staff for training, send our workers for training. All right, for those who are in the industries, right? For your information, Syntax, okay, Syntax has offered a lot of the courses, right? Free courses, okay, free of charge. You just send your staff, send your workers to Syntax, okay, free educations, so they can get the certified trainings there, okay. And then next, the lowest household income. Yeah, at the moment in Sarawak, although Abanjo said the World Bank already recognized us as a high income country, but at the moment, quite a lot of the families we still holding the low household income, okay, compared to some other regions. Yeah. All right. So these are the challenges. Okay. So key takeaway: the green economy present a transformative opportunity for Sarawak. The transition to a green economy not only addresses global environmental challenges, but also creates job opportunities, business opportunities, enhance energy security, and promotes social well-being. Stakeholders, including government, businesses, and communities, should collaborate and adopt sustainable practices. So why not? Together, we can build a resilient and prosperous Sarawak and be a role model for sustainable development in the regions. Okay. Oh, yeah. Last but not least, a small introduction about my company. Okay. RXA Associates Contact. Okay. RXA Associates Contact is a young boutique consultancy firm dedicated to advancing the environmental, social, and governance, as well as sustainable development through full spectrum consultancy, comprehensive carbon management solutions, and specialized ESG training programs. All right. And then we can leverage deep industries, expertise, global networks, and innovative approaches to help businesses and organizations to integrate sustainability into their core operations, ensuring the compliance and enhancing the reputation and driving the long-term values. So these are the services we providing. Okay, we providing the ESG and sustainability consulting services. We provide the ESG and sustainability training, and it is HRDC claimable. Yeah. And then we provide the sustainable technological services and also the carbon trading services. Okay. And this is the map for to show our principals footprint. So through our network. So you can see our networks all over the world. Okay. We're looking into the South America also. Okay, in future maybe we will look into maybe find Brazil to be one of our partners maybe. Okay, all right, yeah. So if you are interested and if you are looking for the consultancy for ESG and sustainability, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much. That's all from me.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Young, for the presentation. We'll now have a short Q&A session. Again,
Yeah.
if you all have any question, please feel free to type it into the chat. But I think there's already a few here. So the first one from Cloud Design Studio. My company is a software company and we have done a couple of AI projects this year. How can we be AI vendor for them?
Sorry, again?
I'm from Cloud Design Studio. They're a software company and have done a couple of AI projects this year. So how can they be AI vendor
How can we be the AI vendor for them? Okay. So this is a good question. All right. So you are a software company and then you have already done a few AI projects. May I know what kind of the projects you have done?
Hello. Hello, can
Yes.
you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so we have done one AI project for the Sarawak Department of Forestry. Is a AI for tree measurement through the camera. That is one. The other
Okay.
one is with Shell. Is
Wow.
okay, that one is more like data analytics lah, but we have but it's also uh is we developed the database and also designed the analytics dashboard for them, but they
Mm-hmm.
do have the interest to develop it to a machine learning model lah. So right now we are actually in discussion with Sarawak Energy.
Okay.
It's a similar project like what we did with Shell, but this one is for solar farm
I
data lah.
see.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Good.
we want to know how is it like we have to approach each of this company and then we apply for vendor, or is there like one go to that we can just
Okay.
become a yeah.
There are a few ways. One is we approach to them and then propose to them that our services. Okay, this is one. The other one is for example, the Sarawak Energy or Shell, they have this kind of project and they're looking for the vendors. Okay, maybe from there we can look into. But this one we have to always aware on their notice, whether they have this kind of the projects. And there is another way, which is we can sign a long-term, maybe a short-term and or long-term MOU with the clients. Okay, this is one of the way. Are you happy with my answer?
Yes, thank you, doctor.
Okay,
Thank you.
good.
Okay.
Thank you.
So next question from Cynthia asking what is carbon credit? Maybe you can explain.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is carbon credit? Okay, actually, carbon credits is refer to the carbon carbon dioxide that the forest the trees, the plants, the carbon dioxide they can absorb. How much they can absorb? That's what we call the carbon credit. And then we can sell the carbon credit to those companies who emit a lot of the carbon dioxide. Okay, so yeah, that's how the carbon trading comes in. Okay, are you happy with my answer?
Yes, doctor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, right. Another question from Cloud Design as well. Does their education focus more on vocational and age group for education is 18 and above?
Okay, you mean the syntax one, is it? Syntax, is it?
Maybe not necessarily syntax, because I saw in the slide that one of their focus is on education. So I
Education.
don't know, is it like talking about maybe education in school or
All right.
yeah.
Understand. All right. For educations, right? If companies they're looking for more skilled workers, they can send their staff to Centex. This is one. They can send their staff to others institutions. From what I know, that Sarawak will going to offer this kind of benefits, which is free education for Sarawakian. okay, at few institutions like Curtin, Swinburne, ICAS, UTS, Centex. Okay, so they provide this kind of benefit for Sarawakian. So we can send our staff for to pursue their diplomas, maybe to get maybe a certificate, a skill certificate also can. And then yeah, they are free of charge. For Centex, they provide food and accommodations. Okay, free education. So definitely we just need to register and then send our staff there. Okay, and another way, which is because a lot of the companies, they pay for the levies, right, for HRDC. So if we want to claim it back, so maybe we look into for those HRDC claimable courses and then claim the money back. Yeah. And then age group for education is 18 plus. Most of the educations, yes, but the qualifications not necessary to be like a degree and above or diploma and above. Maybe some of them maybe just Form 3 educations, maybe some of them just Form 5 educations. There are available courses for them, available skills courses for them. For example, the welding course, okay, and maybe a shipping. Okay, these are the courses. Maybe qualifications not that high, maybe just Form 3, Form 4, they can go for these kind of courses. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
All right, so we have another question over here from Gwen. What are the main drivers for Sarawak companies to seek out ESG reporting? Access to markets or financing or others?
Access to market
or financing or others to seek out ESG reporting.
Come again, Grace.
Okay, what are the main drivers for Sarawak companies?
Drivers?
Yeah, for Sarawak companies to seek out ESG reporting. Is it access to markets or financing or others?
Okay, main drivers, is it? At the moment is PLCs are the main drivers. PLCs, public listed companies, are the main drivers. So let's say for example, the Petronas, they force their suppliers to seek out the ESG reporting. Okay, and some of the companies, they are volunteers. Okay, they will have this kind of the initiative, you know, to do the ESG reporting. So for example, the SMD semiconductor. Okay, so and then access to market, not really, but not really access to market, but we can approach this kind, but they will approach to most of the ESG consultancy to quote the prices for them. Yeah. So are you happy with my answer, Gwen?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so that's about the questions. Any more questions? Please feel free to type in the chat. Maybe we can give everyone another minute if there are any other questions.
Any more questions? May I know most of you come from most of you are Sarawakian? Anyone from Semenanjung or Sabah? Oh, Dorothy, where you come from? Dorothy, do you have any questions? You from Semenanjung, is it? Okay. Any more questions?
All right.
Ah,
No worries.
maybe Grace introduce for the coming topics for our participants. Yeah.
Yep, no worries. Okay, good. If that's the case, then we can sort of wrap up already. So thank you, everyone. Great discussion today. Before I share next, we would like to ask for all of your feedback to help us improve our future sessions. So there will be a link in the chat later for the feedback form. And let me share our next session. Let me share the poster.
Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you guys again in next sessions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So this is our So this is our next session on SDGs and the law, into the relevance of sustainable development law and governance, and the role of governance in role of governance in sustainable development law. Next Saturday, 28th December, also on the same time, and Google Meet link will be provided via email as well. Okay. All right. Okay, so I will stop my presentation first. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Thank you again.